Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Season 6 Super Packs that are here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. We'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Yes, my face cam is on. I have decided to start using my face cam more in videos. I might talk about that a little more at the end of the video if y'all want to watch around for that. But yes, the face cam is on. I know that is new. Some of y'all have maybe never seen my face before. This is what I look like. Now you know. I'm going to try to start using it more. And also in thumbnails some. But anyways, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is the Season 6 Super Packs, Promo Packs, and all that type of stuff. As a whole, I'm not going to lie, I got to move my face cam down a little bit more just to make sure y'all can see the prices properly. There we go. I generally move it up a little bit more, but for this video, so y'all can see prices and everything, we'll leave it like that. Season 6 Super Packs guarantee a pink diamond or higher card from previous Season 6 releases and 4 random items for 35,000 MT. 45,000 VC buys you a Season 6 Promo Pack with a guaranteed Galaxy Opal or higher player, and then there are Super Pack 10 boxes and 20 boxes with a Galaxy Opal Plus topper. As a whole, I am very much of the opinion that you should not spend any money on anything related to packs in this game. And I think people, unfortunately, are probably going to be somewhat enticed by these promo packs, considering they're guaranteed Opal and up instead of guaranteed Pink Diamond and up. And they have like a 35% chance at a Dark Matter. People are going to be enticed by that because obviously there's good Dark Matters in the game still. And unfortunately, I think people are going to open these packs up. But I would encourage y'all not to open up these packs. I do not think they are good. I do not think they are a good value. I do not think it is still worth spending that much money, $10 for one pack. An average of $25-ish for a Dark Matter. That is, in my opinion, not a good exchange rate in real life money. And again, you're still gambling. So I'm going to assume realistically that the Dark Matters that you really want, Paul George, Tim Thomas, we can go through here and talk about all the really desirable ones, but I assume the more desirable ones are going to be rarer. And you are more likely going to pull a Tyler Hero or a Russell Westbrook, who's already a free card, or a Nick Young, whoever the case may be, guys who are not as desirable, Jimmy Butler. And that is not saying any of those cards are bad or those players are bad or anything like that. No disrespect. But I do think in general, obviously you're still not going to pull a 100 overall in all likelihood, less than 2% odds still. So they're still exceedingly rare. As a whole, like, don't do it. Don't spend your money on this game. Do not support this financially. Please. That is the only way that this will change. At the end of the day, I do believe the tides are starting to shift. And I think, I'll say this. I don't expect change in Season 7. When it comes to this gambling style of content, I do not think that will change. I kind of think this is probably here to stay for the rest of the year. Now, I don't know that for sure, but I think in all likelihood it probably is. Now, this is probably the best. I'm going to be completely transparent with y'all. These promo packs specifically are probably the best quote-unquote value, which is honestly really sad to say because they're still not a good value. But they are probably the best quote-unquote value gambling thing that 2K has offered in a long time, because you do have a 35% chance at a Dark Matter, and a lot of the Dark Matters are good. Yeah, you might pull somebody good out of it. But at the end of the day, is it really worth spending 10 real-life dollars at a 35% chance for a Dark Matter, and half of the Dark Matters aren't even that great? Like, in my opinion, the answer to that question is no. And that's based on the value that's there right there, not to mention the fact that we should not be supporting with our money financially. Even if you can't afford it, you should not be supporting these predatory business practices. I have the money. I could open up these packs. I'm not opening these packs. I haven't even played this game like all weekend. I graduated from college this weekend, and among other things, so did my brother. I had a very busy weekend, have literally not played any MyTEAM at all this weekend, which is why y'all see that I have like 8,000 MT still, which is not great for MyTEAM considering, I mean, I do have a very good squad, but I don't have any MT. So like, how am I going to lock in the set next week if I don't have MT? I don't know. I'm going to have to play the game. We'll see. But I may just not lock in the set next week. I don't know. Regardless, I don't know, man. We're in a really rough state with MyTEAM, I think, for a lot of people. And I think the only way that it's really going to change is if people don't spend their money. And, I mean, the rest, honestly, the ones that aren't VC only, these odds are not very good. You still have a 2% chance at a Dark Matter and a 10% chance at a Galaxy Opal. So, like, you're spending 35,000 VC for a 10% chance. Sorry, 35,000 MT. But still, for a 10% chance at a Opal and a 2% chance at a Dark Matter, and still half the Dark Matters are not that great. That is insane. You're basically spending 35,000 MT for a 1% chance of a card you really want. Tell me if that sounds logical to y'all. In my mind, that's about what it is, and that sounds completely logical to me. So Even the MT option, the one MT option, the one option that is not VC only spend your money, is absolutely horrible. And then all the VC options are not great. The 10-pack box doesn't even have a topper. By the way, these packs don't have good odds either. 10%, 2% dark matter. They're the same odds as the singles. For some reason, the 20 box, it does have a dark matter or a Galaxy Opal topper, and maybe that's why it says, I don't know. You do have a Galaxy Opal Plus topper, and I guess the packs have slightly higher Galaxy Opal odds, 14% versus 10. I don't know why that is the thing. I guess that's to entice people to spend money. I don't know, but those are still really bad odds. 2% odds at a dark matter. Like, all of the VC options besides the promo packs are just horrible values, which I think is generally in what that indicates is a decision to try to get people to spend their money on promo packs. And like, as a whole, I almost can't blame them. You know what I mean? Like, as a company, the problem is this gambling style of content is the awful part, because these cards should not be kept behind VC only. Like, some people are going to buy this because it's the best value that they've dropped in a while for stuff, because you do have a decent chance to pull a dark matter. People are going to spend money on the game. They're going to drop $20 on VC, $30, $50 on VC, whatever, and they might pull a dark matter or two. But like, at the end of the day, number one, I still don't think that value is worth it in real life compared to real life money, especially with how toxic and miserable the gameplay is this year anyway. Again, I still believe you can compete at a pretty high level without gambling. Like, this is a super solid non-gambling squad, and I think it can even get a little bit better than this probably. But this is a really, really good non-gambling squad that I have with no MC pulls or anything like that. I've gotten guys like Dr. J, Jason Tatum, Kwame Brown in the last few weeks from non-gambling as well as gambling cards. So like, at the end of the day, you can play the game without giving into the gambling, but I definitely don't think, number one, that the MT value on these packs is at all worth it. So definitely would not at all encourage y'all to spend your money on these packs, or, well, obviously never encourage anybody to spend money on this game at this point. I literally would never encourage anybody to spend any money on this game. I kind of said the Pro Pass was okay value at the beginning of Season 6, and I mean, I guess for value, the Pro Pass is the only thing in this game that is justifiably decent value in terms of you're actually guaranteed, if you play the game and get to level 40, to get more than your money's worth for that $10 on the Pro Pass. But at the same time, out of principle, I may not even buy that next season, honestly. I haven't decided. I might. It makes my life a little bit easier as a content creator. It gives me a little bit more benefit. Helps a little bit when it comes to acquiring certain things. So like, I may. I probably realistically will. But in general, I'm not going to encourage people to spend any money on this game anymore. And obviously, the MT value on these is awful. This looks like the only content they've dropped today, I think. I might be wrong about that. These challenges came out a few days ago, so those are not new. That came out a few days ago. That came out a few days ago. It doesn't look like there's anything new. I don't see any sort of challenges. I don't see any sort of agendas. I don't think there's any events or anything. There's still the Earth Day exchanges is what they're showing. That's what they're promoting as the event still. Yeah, so nothing new as far as I can tell in my team, unfortunately. Emerald Taco Fall is the deal of the day. That is a joke. This game is a joke, bro. I don't even know what to say, man. I am posting a video here in a little bit where I react to MMG's video about my team, and I think that's a really interesting video, so I'd appreciate it if you'll go watch that. I don't know. As a whole, this game's in a really rough state, and Season 7 is going to have to produce huge change for, I think, anybody, for most people to really even consider coming back to the mode. And as a content creator, it's in a really rough state right now, and that's unfortunate, but there is the possibility for change. It's just going to take some actual things to happen at 2K and some people to start doing some different things. Otherwise, we really are just going to continue to head down this rough path. And if this is the way 2K25 is, I think this game mode might just be dead for good. So I don't know. It is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.